أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Good evening, everyone. Hope you are doing well. I'm doing well, alhamdulillah. Let's hope those one who are listening now and those one who are going to listen after, inshallah, Allah to give us a good health, inshallah. So, my brothers and sisters, today I'm here with you to share a small message. And our message is concerning us as a human being, because we have to remind ourselves every day, every time, right? So, but before starting our message of today, as usual, we have to pray ourselves, because as I said, in this world, for us human beings, we are not safe, and we are not others they are okay, others they are not okay. So we have to pray ourselves. I want to remind you something before starting our message. We have to know, as a human being, we are here in this world as a visitors. Anytime, any day, we are going to leave this world. Either you want, either you don't want. So we have to know that, right? And another thing, we have to know that we came here in this world without nothing. The same thing that we are going to leave this world without nothing. So we have to know that. So my brothers and sisters, those one who are listening now, please, and those one who are going to listen after, please, try to share others to know what you're talking about. Try to like the video and try to subscribe the channel, right? To help to protect the video, right? So my brothers and sisters, I want to remind you something. As I said, you have to pray ourselves. So, before starting our prayers, I want to remind you something. When you are praying, either in the mosque, either in church, when you are praying, don't pray yourself. Try to pray others, right? Because there are some people who they can be in church, they can pray them. They can pray themselves alone. They can't pray others. They can't share prayers, But when you are praying, try to pray others also, right? Either you are Muslim, either you are non-Muslim, but try to pray others, right? So I think you know that. So my brothers and sisters, let's start the prayers. After prayers, we have a good message. It's concerning as a human being, right? So let's start the prayers. So let's start for those one who they are still in hospitals, that they are sick. Allah to give them a good health, and Allah to remove their sickness away, inshallah. And also those one who they are still their homes, that they are sick, because there are some people who they can't move, they can't sit, they can't eat. They can't do anything. So, and you see, some people they see them, their friend or their parents, that they are home, they can't do anything. So let's pray them Allah to give them a good health, and Allah to remove their sickness, inshallah. And also we have to know that there are some people who are pretending that they are healthy and they are fine, but they are not fine. So we have to pray them Allah to give them a good health, because sometimes you can be in public places, you can see people, they are jazzing with the other friend, people they are talking very well, but they are struggling, they have problems, even diabetes, it's a bad disease, Some people they can have cancer, some people they can have serious disease, so we have to pray Allah to give them a good health and remove their disease, inshallah. Also, let's pray our parents, those on who they died already. Allah to forgive them, inshallah. And those on who they still alive, Allah to give them more years, and Allah to forgive them, because there are some parents, they did something which is not allowed, and their children to be safe in this world. So we have to pray them and Allah to forgive them, right? So Allah forgive our parents what they did, because of us, because as I said, there are some parents, they did something which is not allowed, because they want their kids to survive in this world. They want their kid to be good people in the future. So we have to pray Allah to forgive them, inshallah. So my brothers and sisters, And also we have to pray that there are some there are some couples that they have married already. They have maybe some married, they spend like 1 year or 2 years, they're struggling to get kids. Let's pray Allah to give them kids, inshallah. And also those one who they have finished the education and they are failed to get jobs. Allah will give them jobs, inshallah. And also those one who they are struggling in their lives, Allah will give them a good life, inshallah. Also those one who they don't have where to sleep, Allah will give them where to sleep, inshallah. Allah protect the whole world. Allah protect our Allah protect the Muslim community. Allah protect also the Christian, Catholics, Allah protect all human beings that they are living in this world. Allah protect us, all of us, inshallah. Also, Allah protect Iran. Allah protect Palestine, inshallah. Also, Allah, you know, anytime, any day, Allah is going to answer our prayers. So, my brothers and sisters, I think we have finished the prayers. So, we have to believe that anytime, either today, either tomorrow, because Allah is the one who decides. And this is Ramadan, so we don't know, like Allah has already answered our prayers, but we are waiting. So, my brothers and sisters, I think all of us we have understood about the prayers. So, I think we have to start our conversation of today. But before starting, my brothers and sisters, as usual, we have to share the video, and we have to we have to subscribe the channel, because we are here to remind ourselves. We are not here to remain stones or animals, but we are here to remind each other as a human being. I think we know that. My brother, sisters, I want to remind you something before starting our message. I want to tell you that this world is nothing for us human being. There's something we have to know. Let's talk about the war that's happening this time in Iran and Israel. We have to remind ourselves that how many people that they have died already. They left this world and they had many plans in this world. Where are them now? They are not here in this world with us, right? So they left this world. So we have to know that as a human being, we are here as a visitors, anytime, any day we are going to leave this world. My brothers and sisters, what I'm going to share with you today, I have 2 points. The first point, we are going to talk about the value of the human being. The second point, we are going to talk about concerning about our health. As I say, let me repeat again. I say the first point, we are going to talk about the value of our parents. Second point, we are going to talk about concerning our health, right? So we have to know that, because as a human being, we have many challenges here in this world. As you know that, I think so. So, my brothers and sisters, we have to start about our parents. My brothers and sisters, we have to know that before we came here in this world, we have to remind ourselves that we wasn't here in this world, and now we are here in this world. We are enjoying, right? We are dressing well, we are talking well, we are eating well, we are enjoying the world. But before we wasn't here in this world, we have to ask ourselves, if he wasn't here in this world and he wasn't somewhere else, he wasn't in mom's stomach, or say your mom's home, he wasn't there. You were somewhere far away, and now you have come in this world, right? So before, we have to know that every human being, a woman, we have to know that a woman can can be, for example, can be young, like can start like as the same as you, I mean, men, we have been kids, we have been babies, and we have grown up. So it's the same. It's the same way that women's they have been babies and young. Now they have grown up. But we have to understand that as a woman, it has a stage. Has a stage when you get married, with a man, they can start planning life, and they get a way that or they can prepare their time that they want to, I mean, to start also contributing this world. If I say contributing this world, also to produce someone else, because for us as a human being, now we are here. Also, our moms they contribute to the world also. Even as in future, we are going to contribute also in this world. So every human being that is still alive is going to also to feed the world. Is going to contribute the world. So we have to know that. But I want to remind you, my brothers and sisters, when our parents, when they was pregnant, because we wasn't in this world, we don't know nothing. And we didn't know the way they have been suffered. Maybe those one who they have married already, they are staying with their wives, they are pregnant. They can see them the way they are suffering. They can see them the way they were struggling. They can see them the way they are vomiting. But our moms, for us, we didn't know. Our dad, they are the one who knows them. The struggles. So, but as a kid, as a baby, we know nothing, right? We don't know nothing. So we have to accept and we don't know nothing. The struggles of our parents they had, because of us as a human being, because of us as now we are here in this world. The brothers sisters, we have to know that our parents they struggled a lot because of us. As a man, just let me give you an example. If you a man, you eat a lot, you can't breathe well, you can't sleep well, you can start dozing because you eat a lot. Just ask yourself when your parent has been pregnant or your parent had pregnant, when you was inside your mom's stomach, the mom can't sleep well, can't enjoy well, can't dress well, can't breathe well because of you. You've been there in your womb, I mean your mom's stomach, start disturbing your mom anytime, your mom start crying. So we have to know that our mom, our mom is our first, I mean, I can say maybe our first wives. You can't marry your mom, but the same way, your mom is the first person who you have to show love, no one else. Yeah, it's the same. I mean, another time you can show your wife or your girlfriend that you are loving, but your mom is the most. You have to show love. Showing your mom love, to care your mom, to help your mom. No, when your mom is struggling, to help your mom, even though your mom has money, don't play yourself that your mom has money, you can't help your mom. You have to give your mom because just 9 months you have been inside of your mom's stomach, right? And your mom has been struggled. I think with all of us, that, right? So my brothers sisters, our parents, mostly moms, is very important in this world because when you lose your mom, you can't get it someone else. There is someone who can show love, can pretend that you are my kids, but can't replace the love of your mom has been love here in this world. Even though your mom lived this world, but you can have the feeling. Sometimes you can start crying. You can start thinking your mom and you start crying. You can think the way your mom has been cared. You think the mom the way has been loving you. You can think the way your mom has been breastfeeding you. You know. My brothers, sisters, I want to remind you something. Because there are some people who they don't consider their parents. There are some people they hate their moms. There are some people they don't love their mom. I mean, mostly mom. If we say parents, we are talking about mom. Because for us human, I mean, as men, you can ignore someone's woman. I mean, someone is not and run away, but you don't know the struggle. You can be with your wife in the same room, in the same house. You ignore your wife and wake up in the morning, go to work, and you leave your woman alone in the house, but you don't know the way he struggled. You don't know the way he was suffering, and he wasn't there with her. So, my brothers sisters, you have to know that our moms, they are very important in this world. Just tell yourself, when you lose your mom, you can't enjoy this world well. You can't get someone who can keep your secret. You can't get someone who can give you advice. Now, I know you can get someone who can show to give advice, but your mom, if your mom tell you something, just put it in your mind. If, for example, your mom tell you, for example, I don't want for you to take cigarette, you have to think, why my mom told me that they don't supposed to take cigarette? But there are some people they don't want to listen. That way, sometimes people they end up in problems. So I want to remind my brothers sisters, those one who are listening now, those one who are going to listen after. If your mom tell you something, just put in your mind and think about that. Because they are our moms, they came here in this world before us, right? For us, we came after. They saw this world, they enjoy this world, and they know everything. If our parents, they sent us to school to learn, because they know. They knew already that because for them, they came this world before us, right? For us, they came after. And our mom, they saw this, the son before us. So we have to, if our parents, they give us advice, we have to listen, right? If your mom tell, for example, don't get this woman or don't get this man, right? Because he knows that if you get this man, maybe you can get in problem in future, right? So my brothers sisters, let's appreciate our parents, let's respect our parents, let's help our parents. So if we know that our parents are very important in this world, you can get a way that you can help your parents, you can get a way that you can respect your parents. There are some people they think when we are talking about, but some people they think maybe we are lying. I know there are some people who they love their parents so much, both of them, dad and mom. But there are some they love their moms not so much more than the dad. So we have to love them. We have to love all of them, my brothers sisters. But I said your mom is very important in this world. Then I want to give you an example. Your mom and your dad they can separate. Your dad can get another wife and start enjoying his life, and your mom can be there alone some years. They start looking someone who can protect her, give her respect. And for you, your parent, they separate. I mean, your dad and your mom, they separated. No, for you, you can't follow your dad. You can be the side of your mom. Why? We have to ask ourselves. So, my brothers sisters, I think you know that. If you know that point, please, we are good people. But there is something I want to remind you before starting another point. So, I mean, I want to remind you something, my brothers sisters. Do you know that there are some human beings they beat their parents, most they beat their moms. There are some people they shouting to their parents, they shout their moms. You can see someone go to the bar, I mean the club, or someone go to the bar and come back, starting beat their parents, their sisters. Please stop. If you are someone like that, like you beat your parent, you abuse your parent, please stop. Because as a human being, without a mom, we can't be in this world. We have to know that. Just say, just your dad, just as a man here in this world alone, you think we produce someone? You can't. It's the same way Allah said Eve and Adam. So to feed this world, because if just Allah send a man, can't have women here in this world. And Allah knows what He's doing, we can't judge Him. So, my brothers and sisters, we know that there are some people who they beat their parent, some people they put their parent in prison, some people they insult their parent. Please stop that, please, my brothers and sisters. There is something I want to remind you again. In Europe, there's some people when they see, in Europe, when they are some families, when their parents they become old, there are some companies there in Europe, they send their parents and they pay every month. Why are you doing such? You have to ask yourself, when you have been young, your mom has been afford everything, when you have been young, we can do things without, So we have to know that even though your mom has become old, you have to be there with your parent. Even though your mom doesn't sing well, you have to be there with your parent and care with your parent. When someone has become old, can't control himself or herself, he can't afford to go to the toilet alone. She can't cook, he can't cook, he can't work because she's weak or he's weak. That is the time Allah is waiting for you, or Allah, or your mom, they are waiting for you. Because there are some people when they become old, they can't, they can't think well, even they can't reason well. They can become annoyed fast. So we have to know that. And I want to remind you again, my brothers and sisters, please, if you are such person like that, you are abusing your parent, you are shouting with your parent, please stop that. I want to tell you something. Even though your parent is shouting for you, you have to calm down. You have to listen. You have to accept. Even though you are not right, or you are right, you have to accept. Don't argue with your parents, please. Because the time when you lose your parent, that is the time you can regret in this one. That is the time you can think the way you have been insulting your parent, the way you have been abusing your parent. So, my brothers and sisters, I want to remind you again, if you have money in this world, try to feed your parent. Because I want to remind you something. Your wife can leave you anytime she feel like. She can run away, but your mom can't run away. You can be there with your wife, but your wife is sharing love with another someone. But your mom can't share the love, to someone's daughter. She can love someone's daughter, but you are the love that sharing with someone's daughter, it can't be the same. Right? So, my brothers and sisters, we have to appreciate our parents and you have to thank them, right? We have to pray them. As I said, either you are Christian, either you are Muslim, Allah knows, right? So we have to pray our parents, we have to feed our parents very well, we have to protect our parents. So when you have money, don't just look for your wife alone. And you have your mom, because they want to remind you something, my sisters. There are some people, mostly men, they can have money in this world and they have been there with their moms or their parents, the same room. But when they get up and they have money, they can run far and they go to marry. when they're married to start building a nice house and where their mom is staying, the bad house. So my brothers and sisters, we have to change that mind. When you have money, first care to your parent, first care to your mom. If your mom where she's sleeping is not a good way, or is not a good place, try to build a nice house. Because for you, for example, now you can build like a beautiful house that you want to get your woman to come, but that woman, anytime your woman can run away and leave you there, or your woman can kill you, because I said your mom is the one who can kill you, your mom is the one who can poison, your mom is the one who can keep your secret. So we have to know that, you have to accept that, my brothers and sisters. So please, if you have a question, please try to ask. If there is no question, I think we have understood. So another way, we have to know that, like, our moms, they had also their moms, their parents, and they left this world now, you know. So we have to know that, my brothers and sisters, and we have to accept that our parents, they are the first love we have to love in this world. They are the first people that we have to show them love. Yeah, it's true. Sometimes you can have your girlfriend, or you can have your wife. Also, you have to love your wife, or you have to love your girlfriend, no, or you have to love your boyfriend, no. You have to show love also. So I think, my brothers and sisters, we have understood that point. If you have understood, they are good people. If you haven't understood, please try to understand and try to listen the video, because we have to remain ourselves. Because as a human being, why our mom sent us to school? Because they sent us to schools to learn, right? If your mom doesn't want you to learn, or your mom has the things that can give you to be a successful person in this world, can't send you to school. So they send us to school to study, to also to be important people in this world. So we have to appreciate them and have to pray them. So my brothers and sisters, as I said, please, if you have a question, try to ask, try to comment the video, try to like the video, and also try to subscribe the channel. Also try to share this to know what you're talking about, because we are here to remain ourselves, and we are here to remain each other. Uh, as I said, the next point, we are going to talk about as a human being, we have to talk about health. Why? Because as every human being want to have a good health in this world, want to be here safe. So we have to talk some ways that we can be in this world to have a good health. So a moment, like just see like 1 minute, please. So, my brothers and sisters, I'm back to you. Good evening once again. I hope you are doing well, right? So, as I said, today I'm going to share the ways that you can have a good health in this world, because all of us are running to have a good health, and stay safe in this world. So, we have to know that the ways that you can have a good health in this world, there are some things you have to avoid. There are some drinks, there are some chemicals, there are some food that you have to avoid because some drinks they bring problem. Some food they bring problem to us. Some chemicals they bring problem to us. So we have to avoid because every day people are dying because of disease. Every day people are going to hospital because they are not healthy. And why can you run away? Or how can you run those diseases, right? I want to remind you, there are some people who they have problems, serious problems, but Allah will give them a good health, inshallah. I want to remind you, my brothers and sisters, what we eat. For us, we can see what we are eating. For example, you can see that you're eating rice. You can see rice in your plate. But when it entered in the stomach, you can't see the reaction in the stomach. Or for example, you take alcohol. You can see the alcohol in your glass. You can see alcohol in your cup, or in the bottle. But when you drink your alcohol and it's in the stomach, you can't see the reaction. It's the same way when you take juice, you can feel the sweetness in the mouth. But when it enters in the stomach, you can't see the reaction. It's the same way when you eat chicken, you can feel the taste and you can see the chicken in the plate that is looking nice. But when you put in the stomach, you can't see the reaction. What is happening there in the stomach? What the reaction is that is moving your stomach. So we have to know those things or those drinks that they can bring problems to our health because I want to remind you there are some stages or there are some age that your body can become weak. Either your liver, either your kidney, either your stomach. There's an age that those organs also they will be weak. Now you see, now you are still strong, you're still young. Those organs they are fresh. They can afford everything, but some there are certain stage that when you put, for example, take water, also you can feel that you have ulcer and don't have ulcers. And also, when you take, for example, one glass of alcohol, you can feel like you have a wound in the stomach. So we are not supposed to reach that stage. We have to now to avoid such drinks that cause problem. They call us to suffer. We have to. So, brothers and sisters, we have to know what we are taking in. Those who are taking alcohol, please, we have to know that alcohol bring problems. Alcohol cause problem inside your stomach, either the liver, either the kidney, or the lungs, or the stomach. So we have to know that when you're taking alcohol, you control yourself. I used to say that we have to control ourselves, that someone come to control us. We are not supposed to be controlled. We have to control ourselves. Because the stage that you reach, a doctor said that, for example, you're not supposed to take, for example, you're not supposed to take, how can I say, supposed to take soda, or you're not supposed to take drink, or you're not supposed to take rice at that time. It's too bad for you and you're late. So, at this moment, we have to know that what we are taking and what we are not supposed to take. We have to know those two ways. What we are supposed to take and what we are not supposed to take. Right? So, my brothers and sisters, we have to understand. There's some food, there's some chemicals, those on who they take alcohol. Alcohol is bad to our health. The time you are taking, you can feel happy. People they will appreciate. People they will give you respect because you are taking alcohol, you are taking wine. But there are some stages when you see yourself that you can't breathe well. When you see yourself when you are vomiting, blood is coming out. When when you're urinating, see blood. So at that moment you will not be with your friend, you'll be alone, and you're the one who can feel the, I mean, you're the only person who can feel your pain alone. No one else can feel your pain. Some people, they can say sorry, they can feel sorry, they can feel bad, but you're the one who feeling the, you're the one who suffer, my brothers sisters. So please, those one who they take alcohol, try to control yourself. When you're taking alcohol, just try to mix it with water, right? So brothers sisters, we have to we have to be here in this world to have a good life, you know. And we are here in this world, we have to have a good health and enjoy this world. I think that point we understand. Also, there are some chemicals that people are taking that also the big problem in our health. We have to avoid such, you know. So, my brothers and sisters, I think we have understood everything today. So, I'm very happy, and I think we have to share this video. We have to like the video, and you have to subscribe the channel, please. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, my brothers and sisters, we are going to stop there. And tomorrow again, I'll be here with you to mend another point, inshallah. So, my brothers and sisters, don't forget to share the video. I know there are some people who they are listening that I think they don't get what I'm talking about. So, there are some people who they understand in French. There are some people they understand in English. But let me hope all of us that we have understood the point. So, thank you so much. God bless you. Have a good night. Sleep well, inshallah. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.